So today's topic is concern about the CNN Tea Party Republican debate. I get concerned about how it's going to be done because we all seem to be operating on a different set of facts, and to me that doesn't seem possible. You can't have everybody gets an opinion about things, but nobody gets their own facts, and the facts seem to be kind of breezing by a lot of these Tea Party folks. And the biggest one that I find drives me crazy is that I hear a lot of the argument about when it was the debt ceiling debate was about how we could go ahead and we could just go ahead and let this pass and not raise the debt ceiling, and it wouldn't be a default and it shouldn't affect our credit rating. And what I can't figure out is why they think that, because I guess they think because a lot of businesses file Chapter 11, which is a reorganization of your debt, and you pay off debts, and some of them you don't, and some of them you get a lower rate. It's still a bankruptcy. Like Chapter 7 for individuals, you walk away from your debt, you liquidate everything, you walk away from debt. 11 means that you don't walk away from it, you still have to pay some of it, but you reorganize it so you're going to be profitable. It's still a bankruptcy. It still affects your credit rating. So you can call it whatever you want. It's default or it's Chapter 11 reorganization. It's still a bankruptcy. It's still going to cause a default. It's still going to affect your credit rating. And I don't know why we had to argue about that. And that concerns me, that we're going to have a whole debate of yes it is, no it isn't. And it will just sound like we're sitting in on a playground in kindergarten. So that concerns me. And my other concern this morning is not so much a concern, but I've been pondering the candidacy of Rick Perry. And I read a really excellent article on Al Jazeera English today. It was just kind of a bio of Rick Perry and his political life. And, you know, he was originally a Democrat, and Democrats in Texas don't work out so good, so then he became a Republican. And people are okay with that. You know, he ran Al Gore's election campaign. Anyway, I think that it's interesting that he has vaulted to the top and he's never been in a debate, and I think those two things are kind of connected, don't you? So I think it'll be interesting, and I think it'll be interesting because he's very, very willing to run to whichever direction he thinks will get votes. But to do that in the Republican primary and then flip it back to a general is going to be different than running in Texas. You know what I mean? Because Texas is like ultra-conservative or conservative, and then there's a small amount of, Democrats. So you don't have to run that far in between. But in the general election, we have a wide variety of people here. So I think it will be interesting. And what's even more interesting is, what if he won? I mean, it would be like George Bush Redux. You know what I mean? I think it would be amazing to watch. Other than the fact that, I have to live here, I think it would be amazing to see a Rick Perry presidency. So that's what I've been pondering today, and I thought I would just let everybody know. Have a good day. Bye.